Honey, sending you so much love. Happy New Year. And sending a big Happy New Year to everyone today. So I'm going to be live for about an hour. I'm going to see how I get on. I'm going to be answering some questions today. If you are glad I'm live, give me a thumbs up. I'm sending everyone so much love for this amazing new year of 2024. And just to remind everyone that I am taking bookings for personal readings right now. I have actually got 5 available you can choose from, and tickets are on sale for my live event in May. It's only 5 months away. So let's begin then with the Q&A. So Anjan says, hi Liz, any messages for my DM and how does he feel about me? So let's bring in a message for you today from the Secrets of the Soul. How does your masculine feel about you and what does he want to say to you today? And if you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up, especially if you enjoy your question and he resonates with you. So what your twin is saying to you today is, I feel what you feel everywhere that you feel it. So if you've been experiencing things in the physical body, if you've been experiencing heat in the physical body or any kind of ascension symptoms, your twin is going through that too. So you feel what each other feels everywhere you feel it. So this is also very intense, very intimate, very sensual energy that your twin is talking about here. That's why we've got the winking face. So the Kundalini is rising between you. So there's a lot of attraction right now between you. So what he's also saying to you is, I feel it where you feel it. I'm attracted to you. I'm thinking about you and wondering what you're doing. But there may be a distance or a silence because he's saying he's an ego. My ego causes me pain. And they're giving me a block in the throat chakra when I'm connecting with his energy. And this has been coming up very clearly for all the masculines over the holidays and into the new year because they're dealing with the need to clear the air. So when there's any feeling of like a block in the throat, like there's mucus in the nose or we need to cough, and that's what they're giving me right now, like that need to cough it up. He needs to express himself to you. And he's saying, my ego causes me so much pain that when it consumes me, I have to pull away to protect us both. So what he's saying to you is, of course, I feel what you feel everywhere that you feel it, but I've pulled away to protect us both right now because I'm in pain and I'm dealing with my ego and I'm working through my own fears. And that's where I need to heal first. So he's actually protecting you by pulling away. But they're giving me a real feeling. It's interesting as well that Marianne's jumped on because I'm really grateful you have, by the way. But because, when I did the Warriors reading, as soon as I was connecting with the energies around the first 3 messages on Thursday, I was connecting with this feeling too. And I haven't had this for a few days and it's come back again now. So I feel like there's this energy around the masculines where, they need to cough things out. Things need to be said. They need to express themselves. And that's what I'm connecting with for you. So I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Kath, I'm sending you so much love. So let me just have a big cough here. Yeah, it's definitely Ascension because there's nothing coming out of my nose or out of my throat. It's just a feeling I've got. It's very intense and it's a bit, frustrating for me as a reader when I get this coming up because it kind of stops me from doing what I want to do. Because I have to pause it or go away and cough things up if things are there. And it's all Ascension I'm connecting with. The masculines right now have things they want to express, things they want to get off the chest to you. And that's why they're experiencing this block in the throat in this way. Hey, Patricia, sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year. And a big Happy New Year to Catherine, to Mariana as well. And if you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up. I've got 9 of you watching and only 1 like. Okay, 2 likes now because I've just liked it myself. So give me a thumbs up. It just helps me to know you enjoy these lives and you do appreciate them when I come on live as well. So Katha says, good morning, Liz. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, honey. I'm wondering if there is anything my DM needs me to know. So I'm using the Secrets of the Soul deck to begin with today. Card jumping out and 1 sticking out. So he's saying, my thoughts of you get me through the day. So what he's saying to you is today, if he's going through something, it is a Monday, start of another week. He's saying whatever he's going through today, thinking about you is getting him through the day. So it's bringing in power. My thoughts of you get me through this day. And obviously it's about through the day. It means every day he's thinking about you, he's connecting with you. It helps him to get through the day. But I definitely feel there's something going on today that he needs your love and support for. So this is a great day for you guys to connect in the 5D realm, to send him love in that way, to let him know that you're there in that way. So I'm not saying you should reach out physically. What I'm saying is when you project that love out, he will feel that love. And I feel he needs that today. He's going through something today. That could be something at work, it could be something else. And he's saying you don't need to control this. So he's reminding you to give him time to come to you, to do what he's also come here to do and signed up to do. To be able to step forward, because he's saying you don't need to control this. And as a divine feminine, that's what we do try and do. We try and control things. We try and control the situation. We try and control the flow of it. We try and control communication. And he's saying you don't need to control this because our guides are directing us and guiding us back together. So all paths lead home. So if you've been wondering when you're going to come back together, or if you're going to come back together, you absolutely are, and you will, because you're being guided back together by heaven. So this is really a message saying to you, you don't need to try, or you don't need to force anything or make anything happen or worry about anything, because the universe is already creating the way to bring you back together. But what he's letting you know today is that the thoughts of you again in him through this day, he wants you to know that. And what he needs you to know is that you don't need to control anything, because you're already on your way back together. I hope that helps, okay? A big thank you to everyone who's jumping in. And also to remind you, tickets are on sale for my live event in London in May. So that's so amazing that we're all going to have the opportunity to be together in this way. And I am going to be doing a Q&A live on stage in the afternoon as well. So we're going to kind of do what we're doing now, but I'm going to do it live on stage. So I'm really excited for that. Mariana says, hi Liz, can I have a message from C? Is this story buried in the Balinese sand, or there is more to it? Any message from DM? So I'm going to start with a message from your DM, because I definitely feel, Mariana, your masculine has got something to say, because, when you jumped on the chat, I felt that block in the throat there, and I definitely feel things are moving forward here. Oh, thank you, Avo, for joining us, an Earth Angel. I'm sending you so much love. If you'd like access to all of the extra videos and content, it's on the Angel family level, which is one above, but you get your little loyalty badge, and it's really nice to have you here, so thank you for that. So the message coming through is, when I push you away, that's the time when I need you the most. Now, this is so true. And, I experience this when I go through my own masculine energy. I even spoke about it on New Year's Day, because I was experiencing it New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And obviously, I'm a twin flame in union. So I'm not really pushing George away at all, because I'm operating most of the time in my power in that way, in my feminine and masculine energy in union. But what I mean by this is, when I experience it, the angels allow me to see a little glimpse of what the masculines are going through. And that's exactly how I felt on New Year's Day. I was pushing George away when I wanted to just run into his arms. And that's really what I feel your twin does with you. Your twin wants to come to you so many times and reach out to you in so many ways, and wants to come forward to you, but pushes you away because there's fear there, there's insecurity there, there's struggles around the past there. He's going through his own things and his own battles, and obviously your energy can be very intense as well. So he has to make sure that he's in the right frame of mind when he comes towards you. So what I feel with this is, it's not over with you and your twin. And you know that, and you're calling him your DM even though you're connecting with C. So he's saying, when I'm pushing you away, please understand, that's the time when I need you the most. And if you've ever experienced masculine energy, or any of you have ever experienced masculine energy, you'll completely recognize and understand how that feels. In a way, it's debilitating, because you want your twin so badly, but you're just defensive about it all and putting, these barriers up. And I don't mean you, I'm talking about what your twin does, because that's exactly how I felt. And it's happened not long ago. It was happened to, I think it was the year before, or the first year I moved into the house. I think it was 2 years prior to this as well, when I was going through the garage when my mum had just died. And I was going through, and I talked about this as well, remember? I was going through stuff in the garage, and something triggered me because I was missing my mum. And I did the same thing again. All I really wanted was to run into George's arms and for him to say everything's going to be okay, Liz. And instead of doing that, my defences went up. I was pushing him away and I run in the opposite direction. So we have to really learn how to see through the illusion of what's going on with our twin and why they do and say and behave the way they do. So that's really what your twin wants you to know. Okay, when I push you away, that's the time I need you the most. And I definitely feel, there's things he needs to say to you. There's things that need to come up. So let's get a message from C. I'm using the same deck here because, again, it's the same energy. So look at this. What C is saying to you is when I'm at work, I'm focused on providing for our future. So C right now is thinking about a future with you or providing for a future in some way, and that may include you, and he's letting you know he's dealing with that. So he could be at work today, or he could be doing some form of work that's about the future, or it could also be the way that you guys are connecting for your future to provide a way forward for your future, because I definitely feel there's a stepping stone to something bigger than what you're going through right now. And that's what you need to know. So you're asking the question, is this story buried in the Balinese sand, or is there more to it? And, what I feel you're saying there is, are we going to be more than what we've been? Is it going to continue after Bali? Is it going to be left there? Is it going to be more? And I feel that it could possibly be more because he is thinking about a future with you. And I love how you've kind of worded there as well. It's kind of very beautiful. It's like a love story, it's a bit, they're reminding me of in Greece, at the beginning of Greece where Danny and Sandy are on the shore and they're having that beautiful love. It feels like that, you may even connect with that energy in some way. We've got within the next few weeks. So it feels like something's moving forward with C within the next few weeks. So I don't feel that it's just in Bali, I feel there is more to it than this, but I do feel there's still unfinished business between you and your twin. And of course there is, because you are twin flames. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Patricia because Patricia's donated there. Thank you so much, Patricia. Patricia says, hi Liz, so good alive. I'm honestly, I'm so excited to be live today. I really wanted to do one last week, but I was just too busy with personal reading, so got more free time today, which is really good. A message from my divine masculine Michael. So what does Michael want to say to you today? Jumping straight out here on the floor. So he's saying to you, I dream about waking up with you and I live to fall asleep with you. So he's genuine when he's talking about that with you. He's saying, when I'm asleep, I'm dreaming about you and I'm dreaming about waking up with you. And I live to fall asleep with you. So in his life right now, you're a big part of his day. And he's saying whatever he's going through in his day, whatever life he's living, whatever he's got going on, he actually is living to fall asleep, to dream with you. So I definitely feel, he's saying to you, you matter to me, you're important to me. I care about you, all of those things. It's just I do feel there is a little bit of insecurity around him as well. So I just want to look a little bit deeper into this for you today. So I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Love Oracle, the Secret Meshes of Union. Again, jump straight out here. We've got, I'm all out of running shoes. I'm ready to take them off and rest so I can focus on being with you. Join me and take off your running shoes. So what this means is, all that running that you've done prior to where you are right now with him, all the running that's occurred, it's like you've both had enough of that. It's like you've both had enough of what happened in the past, when he was someone else. You've had enough of all of that going round in circles, not quite getting where you want to be. And now he's saying, I've had enough of that. So I'm out of running shoes. I'm ready to take this off. And I feel this is about a settling down energy, being together, moving forward the right way. And he says, you and your DM are ready to stop the runner-chaser dynamic. So take off your shoes and let your hair down. It's time to join your twin in divine union. So this is a real big message about that union ahead that's coming. And I know you can feel that coming. It's just like the little bits that are being sorted out to get there. And I feel what happens as well is there could be frustration right now because of the distance between you. And that can make you both say things you don't mean sometimes, or bring up heated discussions, or he could also get angry, or I'm feeling fire energy around this connection right now because there's so much passion. And when there's passion, there can be frustration, and frustration can lead to anger, and anger can lead to saying things we don't mean or doing things we regret. And I'm connecting with that too. So I feel that you've just got to let your hair down with this and be in the moment and the flow. And we've spoke about this in detail, you and I, to just go with the flow, just take it slow, just allow things to happen naturally, and it will all start falling into place. But this is such a big message. What he's saying to you is, I don't want to run away from you. I dream about waking up with you, and I live to fall asleep with you. And obviously when you're together in union, that's what you do anyway. You sleep together, you're falling asleep with each other, you're always connected, you are one. So this is a big news, about the future. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone jumping on this live today, guys. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just going to do some donations and then go back to where I was in the chat. So the reason I'm doing this is because last year I had some issues with my chat where my chat was disappearing and all things were going on. So if someone donates to me, obviously you get priority to have your question answered. So that's why I may seem to be jumping up the chat. But anybody who I haven't yet answered, if there's no donations there, I will go back, okay? So the next person I'll be doing after I do my donation here I'll be doing Donna, okay? Donna's message there as well. Hey, Donna, sending you so much love. The amazing Donna Harvey. So we're going to do Avo. And Avo, thank you so much for joining us an Earth Angel, honey. Like I say, if you do want all the extra content, it is over on the Angel Family level. You get videos 3 times a week and I'm on camera with you guys there. Done a really powerful pick-a-power reading today with my new deck. Which is I don't know where I've put that. Oh, it's here. Twin Flames, the deck of apologies. So if you'd like to check that out, all you need to do is just upgrade to that level. So you've said, hi Liz, I feel so heavy today. So I'm sending you so much love, and being a part of the Angel family and the community there, it also helps a lot. You're saying, I'll upgrade. That sounds good, Liz. Thank you for that. And, I really feel it will help, especially if you're feeling heavy, because it just really is a great place to connect with everybody, because obviously it's a bit more personal than being on a Q&A or in the comments section on a video, because only members can view those comments. So you may feel, more inclined to write things about what you're going through or have a conversation with someone. And you get the extra guidance too. So I just really feel it will be a good thing. And I'm grateful to have you here as well. So and thank you for the donation. So my DM finally reached out. That's really good news, okay, that he did reach out, because it shows you he's taking an initiative there. He's showing you that he wants to move forward in some way. But I had to walk away because I feel like he'll just keep on taking my energy. So what you're saying is, right now, he's not the right kind of divine masculine for me. You understand that right now, if he's not in the right energy, it can drain you and it can make you tired and it can make you feel depleted. What I'm also feeling as well is that you are operating in your own masculine energy too, because you're also walking away, which is also a masculine thing to do, to process and, go within and rejuvenate in a way and heal and find time for yourself. So I also feel that you're also operating in your own masculine energy, which is also a really good sign, because it's also a sign of union. It's a sign of preparing for union, because when we do that, when we're operating in both energies, we are aligning for union. So I feel that's also why it's occurring. And you're saying, I feel so heavy right now. What's he thinking right now? So I actually feel like he's operating in kind of feminine energy, slight feminine energy, where he's wanting, as I've just said to Patricia, he wants to take off his running shoes. He doesn't want to run from you anymore. He knows there's no point in doing that, because you are one and all paths lead back together. So no matter what happens or what the situation is or what the circumstances are, you belong together, you are one. But obviously, if his energy isn't gelling with your energy right now, then it's not the right time. And it's perfectly fine and okay for you to feel that you need your own space. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to mess anything up, or you're not going to cause a problem. So remember that too, breathe and do what feels good to you and don't worry about anything. And remember, in the now, in the present moment, you are safe. So breathe and, focus on gratitude and go in nature and do things that lift your spirits up and your vibration, because that will make you feel better. So what does he want to say to you today? He's saying to you, when I am sick, it's you I want holding my hand and mopping my brow. Now, this is really interesting because he could have been going through some form of ascension over the holidays. And a lot of the masculines have been going through this where they've been feeling this way. You know, that they've been feeling it. And you're saying, lol, he's actually sick. Well, there you go. So, you know, when he's feeling ill, no matter what it is, because, you know, no matter what the reason behind it, the spiritual reason behind it is usually ascension. And the fact that he's missing you, because he's saying, when I'm ill, or when I'm going through something, when I'm not feeling myself, it's you that I want. And I feel that's also why I reached out to you, because what he's saying to you is, it's you that I want. When I feel ill, I want you there by my side. I want you holding my hand and mopping my brow. And you know, it seems a bit extreme, this card. You know, when I channeled this card, because obviously I created this deck, the angels showed me this vision of, you know, the masculine's been in bed and the feminine's there by their side. And it's like he's saying, I only want you. It's like, it doesn't matter what else he's got going on in his life. When he's ill, he wants you there. He wants you to say, hey, it's going to be okay. You're going to get through this, because that's your power and your light. Now, it's a little bit different when the feminines are ill. When the feminines are ill, the masculines seem to pull away sometimes, or as much as they want to be there for the feminine, it scares them a little bit, because the feminine is the strong one, the nurturer. You know, whenever I'm going through something like that, you know, George seems to kind of pull away a little bit and pretend everything's okay with me. You know, because he doesn't perhaps want to face the fact that I could get ill or not be there, or, you know, and that's wounds like abandonment wounds or fears of losing you. And that's what I feel he's coming through to say to you. I don't want to lose you. And when I'm ill, I want you there. So I feel that's also another reason he's reached out to you, because he wants you there, to, you know, to feel good, to feel better, to make him feel like it's going to be okay. And he wants to apologize as well, because he's giving you a red rose. And I definitely feel here that, you know, you're saying, I had to walk away because I feel he'll just keep on taking my energy. And you feel that, you know, you feel like, hang on, he's not very well, or he's going through something, he's sucking my energy dry. That's because you have this amazing light. But if you connect with heaven and the angels and you're breathing, then your light can't get diminished in that way. Because if he's taking your light, you're having it replenished by heaven. So remember that too, because he is wanting to apologize to you. And the red rose is the symbol of the apology. And it's also reminding you that roses have thorns. So there is highs and lows to this journey, and there is ups and downs. He's saying to you, people around me know that I'm acting different and keeping things to myself. So I feel that he's kind of in hermit mode a little bit, where, you know, he's pulled into himself. He's keeping things to himself. And it feels like the only person he really does want to be around right now is you. And it doesn't matter whether he's reached out and then pulled away, or it doesn't matter what he said or done or any of these things. That's how he's feeling. You know, because you're saying, what's he thinking right now? He's thinking, I don't want anyone around me right now but you. So he wants to reach out. He wants to apologize. He wants to come forward. And you're saying, I can feel that he really is hermiting right now. And they're giving me a headache when I'm connecting with his energy. They're giving me a headache, head pressure. He's feeling very overwhelmed with his life and his situation and things that are going on. So that he's definitely going through some form of headache. And that's crown chakra ascension. You know, receiving downloads, information. That can get a bit intense for the masculines when they're not as spiritually switched on as the feminine. Wow, they're giving me a lot of burpy energy as well, fear. So it feels like things are coming into his mind that he's processing, he's thinking about. He's releasing a lot of fear right now. And that's why I need you there, because look at my throat going, you know, blocking the throat. Bit of losing the voice there. Because this is about needing to express himself to you. And I really am connecting with, he's processing a lot and you understand what he's going through. And he feels a bit lost. And when he feels lost, he's found with you. So that's what's going on with him. They give me a bit of a block there. So I want to see what animal is assisting or helping with the connection right now. What animal guide is around or helping. We've got the owl. And isn't that interesting when we had the owl coming up today, I think, in the daily twin flame reading. So remember that you are wise and intelligent beyond your physical years, because you are an old soul. So see beyond the illusion and past the pain to understand the lessons and the growth. And the block in my throat. So there's definitely going to be a communication between you where things are going to come up into the air, or things are going to come up and you're going to clear the air, because he does want to apologize to you and he does want to get things off his chest. But don't worry about how it's going to happen, because the universe will create the way. If you need a little bit of space right now, that's okay. So just breathe through it and this heavy energy will pass. Remember, this too shall pass. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me go back down to the chat where I was then. So we've got Donna says, Happy New Year, everyone. And hi, Liz, has Mark any messages for me today? So what does Mark want to say to Donna today? Oh, you have seen owls. That's amazing. Thank you for being here, honey, and welcome to the family. So what does Mark want to say to Donna? Jump straight out. I hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. So, he does get a little bit jealous, Donna. He doesn't want you moving on. He doesn't want you with anybody else. And he's been having thoughts about this for some reason. And, the masculines have these thoughts when they're feeling time's running out, or they're having that sense of urgency. So he's saying, I hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. So it hurts him inside because he doesn't like that feeling, but it also makes him panic because they say, right, I need to sort this out. I need to make a move. I need to do something about this. So I'm also going to bring in the messages of love. Yeah, he's saying, I want to speak my truth, and I feel that saying to you, I want you. I don't want you with anybody else. Let's make this work. Let's make this into a relationship. And also, there's a lot of heat between you. The Kundalini is rising. I know you're going to be feeling that. So you're going to be feeling a lot in the body, a lot of heat, a lot of power, a lot of magic between you as well. And he's saying, I'm learning my lessons. So he's still learning his lessons. He's still learning things on this journey. And we're always evolving and growing. We're always learning. But he's saying, I'm learning my lessons to be able to speak my truth and come towards you the right way. And even though things are good between you and, things are changing between you as well to move you forward, he still gets jealous. They give me that song, I still get jealous. I still get jealous, because obviously you guys communicate a lot through music. And he's saying, I still get jealous. I still hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. It's not like he's taking you for granted. And that's really what I want to get across to you today. He's saying to you today, I'm not taking you for granted. I want you to know that I never, ever take you for granted. That's the amazing power of this love, that he never takes you for granted. And he wants you to know that. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the donation there, honey. I'm just going to do Pearl of Perfection first. So Pearl says, sending you healing, Liz. Thank you, honey. I'm absolutely fine. It's just when I start connecting with the masculine energy, I get the feeling of the block in the throat. I'm absolutely fine other than that. But, again, I connect with the energies of the masculines, and it can be a bit hard sometimes to do lives like this and keep doing the amount, to stay on for the amount of time I want to when I'm connecting with the masculine energy in this way. But thank you for that healing. It means a lot. So can I please have a message from my DM? Is who I think my DM is my DM. So obviously you question who this person is to you. So the first thing to do is take the label away and just ignore the label, because sometimes the labels divide: masculine, twin flame, catalyst, karmic, all these labels, it can cause confusion. So think about the person he is and the lessons he's teaching you and the way you feel when you're with him and around his energy and connecting with him. That's what matters more. The fact that whatever he is to you, or whoever he is to you, he's growing you in some way. And he's helping you to become your greatest version. That's the most important thing. And remember, this journey is a journey back to the self and the soul. So it's also reminding you that it's about you trusting yourself and believing in yourself and feeling what you feel and all of those things. So ask yourself that question. Why am I doubting that this person is or is not my DM? Why? What do I need to know about that? So let's bring in a message from him. What does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? He's saying, I leave first because I can't stand to see you walk away from me. Now, this is, again, the energy of sometimes what they do is push you away first so that you don't push them away. We've got a lot like that energy where we go defensive. So he's dealing with an abandonment issue where he's a little bit afraid that you're going to leave him or walk away from him. And he's saying, that's why I leave first. And leave first could mean hanging up the phone or not replying to you or walking actually out of the door, or however he's leaving first, he's saying, I do that because I can't stand to see you walk away from me. I don't want you to leave me on read or to disconnect from me. And I know it sounds crazy because all he's got to do is communicate to you that this is what he's struggling with and dealing with. But the masculines don't do that. They kind of pull away, they go within, they try and deal with it themselves and try and understand what they are doing and what their behaviour is making them do. It's like he's looking at his own behaviour thinking, why am I behaving this way? And that can make you question who he is. Because you're thinking, who is he? Is he my divine masculine? Is he the one? Why is he behaving this way if he's my twin flame? So it makes you question the connection. So really the message is you have to rise above the situation and see it in a higher way. Try and understand why he's doing the things he's doing and why he's acting the way he is. Because what he's saying to you is, I can't stand to see you walk away from me. I'm afraid that you're going to leave. I'm afraid you're going to leave me or move on or find someone else because I have big insecurity and abandonment issues. And that's what he's working on healing to be with you. So let's bring in another card here. Yeah, look at this. You're being reminded how special you are. Nobody compares to you or the bond that you share. So that really does answer your question. You have a bond that's so different than anything else you've experienced. So release any worry or fear or any jealousy or comparison, as it does not serve you or the connection. So focus on the love, not the fear. I hope that helps, okay? And if anyone wants an expanded version of what we're doing today, you just need to reach out to me for a personal reading. In a personal reading, I'm on camera with you. You can express yourself, ask your questions. And I am offering 5 types of different readings right now. I'm also offering an extra reading for members, so really 6 readings out there. So Ava, who's just upgraded to Angel Family Member, any members, you have the option to have the member special this month as well. But, you can email me for a reading anytime. There's all types of readings, all different price ranges available this year, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to do Ashwini. Ashwini, thank you for your donation, honey. Ashwini says, any message from Amit, no contact, separation, third party. So what does Amit want to say to you in 2024? And remember, it's regardless of the situation or the circumstances. Separation is always preparation. No contact means that you're healing and he's healing and there's things being processed right now. And a third party means there's things being sorted out. There's lessons being learned. So he's saying to you, by allowing me to contact you, you are teaching me to ask for what I want and to be true to who I am. So you've just got to be a bit patient here, Ashwini, and let him contact you because he's teaching you that lesson right now. He's teaching you the art of allowing the love. And he's also showing you to trust this love too, because he's saying, I need to step up and ask for what I want and be true to who I am and be a leader. And part of me being able to contact you is part of this. So he wants to contact you, but he's saying, let me do that. Okay, so the fact that you're in no contact or separation, it doesn't mean it's over. It means he wants to contact you, but you have to allow him to do that instead of reaching out to him or stressing over this, allowing things to happen. And you've got the stag. Okay, so he's sending you a stag because that's his promise to you that not only will you be together, because the stag is the promise of union, but it's also the promise of his transformation and the fact that he's going to step up and take the lead and contact you. So the message for you is he's going to contact you, but you have to allow him time, space and room to do that. And the fact that there's a third party or a separation, it's irrelevant. He will contact you in divine timing, but you need to allow it to happen. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got MJ says, and thank you for the donation, MJ. MJ says, can I please have a message from my person? So what does MJ want to say? Wow, look at this. You've got the fox jumping out here. I'm making the right decision. So what your person wants you to know is that he's making the right decision or she's making the right decision. I'm connecting with the energy of this person. So I am making the right decision, and you may see a fox because of that, because A fox is the symbol of finding a solution, making a decision, finding the way. He's saying to you, I'm learning from the situation I'm in. So whatever's going on right now, there is a lesson being learned, and it's a valuable lesson too. And you've also got the wolf, because this is confirmation that your person hears you in a very telepathic way, that you are connected through the other realms. Okay, so if you may see a fox, you may see a wolf. And they are very similar anyway, because the fox is that symbol of the solution. You know, foxes can be very cunning, they're finding the way. And the wolf is, yes, I do hear you, we are communicating, we have got that 5D bond right now in that telepathic link. So that's what you're being guided to know. And also this card's moving on top of the deck. This love is driving me crazy. And for the first time in my life, I don't know how to act, so I play indifferent or stupid. So the masculines are reminding you, you know, they're not quite sure how to act on this journey sometimes. And they act in crazy ways because of that. And he's saying, during the quiet times, I'm teaching you to trust me and to believe in our love. Okay, so that's why it's quiet, because you're learning lessons. He's learning lessons, you're learning lessons, and you're learning to trust the love and believe in it. And I know it's crazy, and it is. He's saying, you know, this love is driving me crazy. I know it drives you crazy as well, and it seems crazy to the outside world, or people who don't believe in twin flames, or people outside the journey. But it really is all about soul growth, and everything you go through makes you strong, not just for your twin flame connection to have that amazing relationship together, but for everything that comes with it, you know, as a light worker and everything that you're going through. He said, I did wonder why I behaved a bit indifferent. Yeah, he's saying you make me act like a child sometimes because you make me nervous. I don't know how to act. So he's saying to you, just remember in these quiet times, our love is real. Believe in our love. I'm teaching you to trust in me. To trust in me to move towards you. You know, a lot like I've just said for Ashwini there, it's about how the masculines must step forward. And as a family, we must trust them to do that. So connect in the 5D right now, because he can hear you, he is learning right now, and he is making the right decision, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And Bella, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, please can I have a message from Brian. So what does Brian want to say? Look at this, straight out, I'll call you soon. So there's going to be communication between you and Brian. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Frankie asked to meet for coffee. Why? Why wouldn't he want to meet you, Anne? Why wouldn't he want to meet you? He loves you. He cares about you. He wants to spend time with you. He's missed you. He wants you to know you are important and that you matter to him. That's why he wants to meet for coffee. But I'm sure you're thinking, has he got an agenda? What are his intentions? What does he want to say to me? So what does he want to meet you for? Right, well, first of all, you've got the rainbow coming out here. Now, the rainbow is a sign that your journey is protected. So what I'm feeling with this, first of all, is if anything changes and he can't meet you for coffee on the day that you plan to, or plans change or anything else goes on, remember it's always protected. You and Frank and your journey together is being protected by angels. So whenever there's a silence or a separation, or you're not able to meet up, it's a good thing, okay? I know it can be frustrating and tiring, and, you know, we can get angry about it when we've made plans and we've dressed up and we've done our hair and all these things. And I've been there 100 times in the past. But if for some reason it doesn't occur the way it's meant to happen, or the way, I don't say the way it's meant to happen, because it'll always happen the way it's meant to happen, the way you want it to happen, there's a reason. And again, when I'm connecting with Frank's energy right now, they give me this block. He wants to clear the air. There it is. It's horrible when I get this, because there's nothing. I'm trying to clear my nose and there's nothing actually there. It's an Ascension symptom. They show me this is what it is. It's like he's got so many things that he's pushed down and repressed and hidden away, and it's all coming up. You know, so he wants to clear the air with you. That's why he wants to meet up with you. But your journey is protected, and he's saying to you, he wants you to know that he needs space sometimes. It's quite normal and there's nothing wrong. So he's going to say to you, there's nothing wrong, we're okay. You know, what you do sometimes is panic about the karmic situation, or panic about where he is, and worry that he doesn't love you and all of these things. And he's saying there's nothing wrong. I just need space sometimes. It's quite normal. You know, even in union, sometimes George needs his own space. It's quite normal. There's nothing wrong. He's just saying, I need that space sometimes, and I want you to know that. So I feel he's going to clear the air about a few things. And remember, if he can't meet up with you at the exact date or time he plans to, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It's being protected. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And just to remind everyone jumping in that I am available for personal readings now as well. And also tickets are on sale for my live event in May. So if you want to come to that, hit the link in the description box in any video and you can find the details about the date itself and the ticket prices, where it is and all of that. Janique, thank you for the donation, honey. Thank you for your guidance, Liz. Thank you, honey. I have seen your milestone, but I wanted to get donations up to date and then I was going to go back to that. So Janique says, thank you so much, Liz. Sending lots of love and light to all. Happy New Year, magical New Year 2024. Thank you so much for that, honey. He said, I wanted to send a donation, but it didn't happen. It means so much, and thank you for being you and for being a member and for, all the amazing things you do on this channel as well. You've been a member for 43 months. I mean, what a milestone that is. It's amazing. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to do, I know you haven't ask me for a question, but I'm going to pull you a card from the animal cards. Look at this. You've got patience is power. So on your journey, you know that your patience is your power. And you know the true meaning of patience too. It's not just about being patient, looking at the clock, wondering when it's going to happen. It's about acceptance. It's about enjoying the moment. It's about being in the now. It's about being happy with what you have. It's about true love for life. And when you have that, you're able to take it slow and steady because you know that there's no need to force it or rush it because it's already happening. And that's what you're being shown today. Your journey is already happening. I hope that helps, okay? Vibe with the Empress, thank you for the donation. On you sending you so much love. Hello, may I have a message from S.I. Praise okay. So trust that he's being protected. Okay, that he's going through whatever he needs to go through for his soul growth and learning. So what's going on with S right now and what does S want to say to you? He said, I'm afraid that one day you'll walk away from me. So if you're praying he's okay, you could be connecting with his fear-based energy around wounds, he's healing around this, because he's saying, I'm afraid that one day you will walk away from me. Now, this seems to be the theme for this live today. You know how every time we do a live, we get a big collective message coming through in some way through repetitive cards or things that the masculines are really getting over to you. And this seems to be a theme today where the masculines are a little bit afraid of you leaving them or moving on or walking away. So they are making you aware today that they are healing abandonment issues and they're giving me fear. So what he's going through is fear about you walking away from him one day. And that's also about the future. So, he is afraid that if you get together and you're in a relationship, you're going to walk away or you're going to move on. Now, this isn't anything you're doing wrong or anything you need to deal with yourself. It's his own issue. So you just have to give him time to deal with this himself, because he will heal this through his own self-worth and realizing that he is enough for you. And you will mirror this in some way as well, because as a divine feminine, we also feel that way too. We wonder if we are enough and all of these things, and we question our own self-worth, and we find that through our connection with self and source. So you're saying, I'm afraid that one day you'll walk away from me. I don't want you to. I want to be with you forever. That's his dream. That's what he dreams about. And again, look at this. This card that we've just had coming up for Janique just came out again. Patience is power. So remember, there's no need to rush or force it. It's already happening. He's already working on his healing and he wants to take action. And this is really powerful because we've got the ram there. So the Aries energy may mean something significant to you. Okay, there could be an Aries connection here, but I'm really connecting with the energy of between now and March. He's going to be moving towards you. So he's saying, I want to move forward. I want to take spontaneous action. So the message is, be ready for anything. Things are about to move forward in a very powerful way between you. And you've also got this powerful lion for strength. So again, I'm feeling this could be connected with Aries or Leo, but it's more likely to be between March and the energy of Leo, the Lionsgate portal around that time, August energy. Between March and August, something big is going on. And you were strong enough to deal with what's going on. So the angels are giving you the strength to deal with what's going on right now, because God would not give you anything you can't handle. And again, I'm sure I spoke about that today in the daily angel reading. Because we got the card coming out, you are sexy, talented, strong, the Queen of Wands, that's you. So remember, you can deal with whatever's going on. And guess what? So can your twin, because your twin is part of you. But you have to allow your twin to find his own way and deal with his own lessons and struggles, because he can handle it. And he wants to move things forward with you. He wants to take spontaneous action towards you. So let him do it. Patience is power. Trust the journey. And don't be surprised if you start seeing rams or lions or snails. I hope that helps, okay? Nancy, thank you for the donation. Only sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. A message from Tony and his intentions, please. I love the name Tony. That was my dad's name. So what does Tony want to say to you? Here we go. We've got, by allowing me to contact you, you are teaching me to ask for what I want and be true to who I am. Now, when I'm connecting with Tony, I'm getting tooth pain. And tooth pain is about decisions. And when we get tooth pain, it's about severe, strong decisions that can change your life. And he's saying to you, I am making a decision to contact you, but I feel it's more than that. I feel it's a lot more than that. It's the fact that he wants to make a decision first to be able to come forward to you with a real plan about how to move things forward. So this could also be a major decision, a major life change he wants to make in his life. And he's saying, allow me to contact you. I'm making decisions right now, not only to contact you, but about things I need to deal with in my life. And by allowing me to contact you, you are teaching me to ask for what I want, make these decisions, stand up for myself, and be true to who I am. So you're actually teaching your masculine a lesson right now, a valuable lesson. And he says, my soul knows your soul. We are one. So you understand each other. So his intentions are to make a decision, to change his life in some way, to come towards you and let you know how he feels. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And Regina, no, I haven't done any milestones yet. I'm doing donations, honey, okay? So that I'm doing donations, and I'm going to go back to where I was in the chat, okay? But remember, everyone also has an opportunity to book a personal reading with me. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just doing the donations first because it's an energy exchange, that's all. So Lee says, hi, Lee. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. A message from DM Phil. What's up for this Jan? Okay, so you're wondering what's going on in January with Phil, okay? So what do we need to know for Phil? First of all, what does he want to say to you? So the message coming through for you is, I hurt and panic when I think of you with someone else. So in January, he's been thinking about you with someone else. And that's not like he wants to think of you with someone else. Sometimes these thoughts just pop in our mind and we get a little bit afraid of these things. And you may be experiencing that too, or maybe you've experienced that yourself over the holiday period, because I definitely feel over the holidays, he's been thinking about you and he doesn't want you with anybody else. And again, this card's coming up throughout the readings today. So there's this kind of collective energy coming through today where they're afraid that you're going to be with someone else, you're moving on, you're going to leave them, all these crazy things. So in January, it's like he wants reassurance that you are his and he hasn't got anything to worry about. And sometimes as a divine feminine, we struggle to see that because we're struggling with it too, thinking, does he want me? Why is he quiet? Why are all these things going on? And really, it's also a mirrored energy. So I feel what he's saying to you is, I do get jealous. I do worry about you being with someone else. It does make me feel bad. I don't want that. And it makes me panic. So the message coming through for you, Lee, is to observe the situation you're in with love, to rise above any drama that may be going on and see things in a higher way. Because Phil really is going through his own dark night of the soul right now because he doesn't want to lose you. And what's up with him in January, that's what he's dealing with. So he may be a bit quiet, or he could even be over loving and giving. When the masculines are in this energy, they either rush forward and blurt out their love, or they pull back and go defensive. And I know it's a 50-50, they can do one or the other, but they're kind of all in or not in when they're in that energy because they're in panic. So he's either going to want to really be around you or he's really going to pull away from you. And all he really wants to do anyway is be around you because it's like he's saying, when I push you away, that's when I need you the most. So the big message really for you is to be the bigger person. Rise above it. Try and be around him in the 5D realm. If you can't be around him in the 3D realm, send him love. Let him know that you're his and that he's got nothing to worry about. And I'm not saying you've got any reason to, make him believe that he's got anything to worry about. It's not like you've been messing around or doing anything. It's just his fear. And there's nothing you can do about that. He's got to work through that himself. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Nina, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. I have felt energetic shifts in the last few weeks. I feel that change is coming. Absolutely. It's 2024. Is there anything the angels would like me to know? So I'm going to bring in for you a message from your angels. Okay, so what do the angels want you to know? Jump straight out. You've got Rosetta there. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Now, this is a really interesting one because it's reminding you that you have a purpose here. Everything that you're going through has purpose. Now, when I always connect with the energy of children, I don't necessarily connect with children. I connect with children of the earth because that's who we all are. We're all children of God. So you may read this and think, hang on, well, I don't feel like I want to teach children, but you are a teacher because you are a light worker, you are an empath, you are, here to share your light and love with the world. So you have a gift right now, and that gift is going to be helping others. Okay, people who may be evolving and growing on their journey, people who may learn from you in some way. So you are a teacher and you are a parent, and you also reparent yourself. You may have your own kids, but this is very much about you understanding that you have a mission here. So I feel what the angels are saying to you is you're being prepared for your mission and your purpose in 2024. And I feel that's going to be revealed to you in some way. It's going to bring in peace. You may even be receiving messages through dreams or insight through dreams. And trust what you were feeling. Maybe when you wake up, you write down what you've had a dream about because you've been shown the way in dreams. And Layla is coming through to say, when you spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and your intentions, the angels will help you to gain a positive perspective. So you see the positive in things and you prepare for things, but also you receive answers, because when we meditate, we receive. When we pray, we're asking for help. When we meditate, we're receiving the answers. And when we spend time alone, we're able to calm our mind enough to receive the answers, to understand what we want to do or what we need to do to manifest our desires or our intentions, whatever they may be. So the big message I've got coming up for you is, yes, there is definite changes coming in for you in 2024. And this is connected with your purpose and mission. So you may find you've started the year in deep thought or contemplation, or maybe even spending time alone, or wanting to meditate more or connect with your true self to work out what you truly are here to do. And Rosetta is also about giving yourself credit for how far you've come. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. Happy New Year, Liz, and a big Happy New Year to you and everybody watching as well. Angel guidance or DM message for me this beginning of the year, please, thank you. So again, I'm going to pull you a card from the messages from your angel. So what do you need to know for 2024? Wow, you've got Archangel Raphael coming in here. I'm helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So you're being shown in 2024 by the divine physician of heaven, Archangel Raphael, that you are a healer, that you have the ability to help and heal, whether that's heal emotions or the physical body, whether it's yours or others, because you are a healer like he is. So he's going to be helping you to heal others during this time. And also, you may be going through physical challenges. So there could be some physical thing you've been going through. You may have picked up on your twin going through something like that. You may have been going through Ascension symptoms. And whatever you've been experiencing physically, you are not alone. Archangel Raphael is there with you every step of the way. And anything you've been going through, it's also helping you to understand it so you can also help to heal it. So what does your twin want you to know? Card sticking out the deck, I won't hurt you again. Your twin is saying that to you. I won't hurt you again. I don't want to hurt you again. You are the priority in my life. Look at it closer. Look at it closer. I look at your picture to feel close to you when I feel far away. I'm already on my way and I am preparing to reach out. Very powerful. So all these things you're feeling as well, moving into the physical self or going through right now, it's because your twin is preparing to reach out. He's already on his way. So you may be seeing eagles because of this, or you may start seeing eagles. He's saying, I've been looking at you to feel close to you when I feel far away from you. So he may have a picture of you on his phone, or he may be looking at you on social media to connect with you in some way. And he's saying, you are the priority. You just have to look at it closer. I won't hurt you again. So if you're thinking, oh, you've hurt me, or, I'm not your priority, he's saying, look at it closer. You are. And big changes are coming in. And I feel you could be experiencing ascension because of that. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I've done all the donations. I'm just going to go down now and do some of these members' milestones I've got here. So, GR says, a member for 43 months. Thank you so much, honey. Hi, Liz. Could you please provide insight regarding my last conversation with Ray, his true intentions and feelings, and where we stand now? So, what does he want to say to you? What does Ray want to say? Ray's saying, I look you up on social media, create fake accounts and type your name in a search engine to see what you're up to. So what he's saying is he is interested in what you're up to and what you're doing, but he likes to remain aloof as well. He doesn't want you to know a lot of the time how interested he is in you. So he does it in these kind of, ways that may seem a bit out there to you. He may create a fake account. He may be, sneaking up on you a little bit, stalking you. So it's kind of like he's saying to you, I always want to know what you're up to because you are important to me and you matter to me, but I do it in a way you may not know about. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm always watching you, but you may not be aware of that. My circumstances may change, but my feelings for you never will. So he's saying things may change around me or within me, or things in my life may change, but my feelings for you never will. So it doesn't matter what he said or done, or, the masculines act in crazy ways when they go through fear and insecurity and pressure and all the things they're going through. He's saying to you, my feelings for you will never change. I feel physically unwell when I put myself through the pain of thinking that you could be with someone else. He doesn't like the thought of you with anybody else. And when he thinks of you with someone else, he can lash out, he can act crazy, he can act in ways that don't make any sense to you. They give me a block in the throat chakra, and that can cause blocks. So it feels like as well that he's been going through ascension symptoms. And he's saying, I feel physically unwell. And obviously he feels that way when he thinks about you with someone else, or he puts himself through that pain. And you may experience that too. But he's saying, I don't feel very well right now. And that's been affecting him too. When the masculines feel that way, they can go within themselves. So the animals around the connection right now, you've got the zebra. So the zebra is saying to you, GR, remember how far you've come. Give yourself credit for how far you've come on this journey and everything you've experienced, because this is that validation from heaven that everything you've been doing is paying off. And you might think, what's the point now? Because you may feel like things have gone 10 steps back when they haven't at all. Remember, you have your freedom right now to become the master of your mind, to become the master of your life, because true freedom comes from a calm mind. So the angels are asking you to calm your mind down. Instead of worrying about everything and stressing over everything and going over the past or going over the future, be in the moment. When we feel anxiety or we're stressed over things, we're worrying about the future too much, or we're worrying about what's being said, or we're not feeling at ease. So you need to become the master of your mind. This is why this is happening as well, because it's all part of the process to allow you to feel at ease, to breathe, to relax. So true freedom comes from a calm mind. And you were born to stand out. It's time to become the leader you came here to be. So you have to allow him to take the lead in this connection and move it forward when he's ready as well, because you're learning that too. You're learning to allow him time to move forward with you, to be able to be with you the right way. And remember, I know that you had all these ideas of what would happen and thoughts about things, and you're not sure why he's done the things he's done. But you have to allow the journey to unfold naturally now. And just allow things to happen. Work on you. Give back to yourself. Find reasons to be happy within yourself, instead of expecting him to complete you or fulfill you or bring satisfaction into your life, because you can have that anyway when you allow it to come in. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Regina's milestone, then I'm going to do Jake's donation. Thank you so much, Jake, sending you so much love. So Regina says, any hidden messages my DM wants to say but hesitates to do so? Thank you, Liz. So what does your masculine want to say to you but hesitates? Jump straight out. Communication. It feels like it's all communication. It's not like this is... Obviously, he's saying to you, I am going to communicate to you, because he's sending you a B today as a promise of communication. But what he wants you to know is he wants to say to you all the things that he hesitates about. He wants to communicate. So you're saying, what are the hidden messages, wanting some kind of message to come out. And what he's really saying is to you, the hidden message is the things that I want to say. So he's sending you a B as a hidden message that he intends to communicate to you all the things he wants to say but hesitates to. And, that's really the message coming through. So I know that doesn't really answer the question in the respect of you want to know what his hidden feelings for you are. But what he's saying is, my promise to you is that I'm going to communicate to you all the things I struggle to, and it's going to happen in divine timing. And if you see a B, it's a symbol that this is moving forward in that way. I hope that helps, okay? And patience is power, Jake, thank you for the donation, honey. Jake says, hi, Liz, any messages that my DM wants to say to me? Much love. So what does your twin want to say to you right now? What does your twin want to say to you right now? This is for Jake. What does Jake's twin want to say? Jumped across the room. So again, I've had to reach out and pick up this card, okay? Oh, wow. Look what it is. The B, the promise of communication. I've just had this card coming up for Regina. So I've just had to reach out to pick up this card off the floor because that's where it flew. And it's the promise of communication. So Jake, what your twin is saying to you is, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to communicate with you. I promise that to you. And, when I reached out, I felt that even before I saw what the card was. So again, B's coming through. So again, the message connected with Regina may resonate what I just said to Regina, because, I was kind of connecting with Regina's energy and then your energy. And I feel the messages are very, very similar. So your twin wants to say to you, I am going to reach out to you. I am going to communicate to you. Give me time. I hope that helps, okay? Brianna, thank you for the donation. Only sending you so much love. Good morning, Liz. Current messages from Rashad. So what does Rashad want to say to you? First card is always and forever eternally together. So when Rashad feels you and connects with you and thinks about you, he thinks about a future together. But he is a little bit afraid that one day you'll walk away. And again, this is a message that's been coming up collectively throughout this live today. That the masculines are afraid of the feminine walking away. He's afraid that one day you're going to leave him. He's saying, I want a future with you, but I have to deal with my insecurity first about you leaving me for someone else or me not being good enough for you. And I know what I want to say to you, but the words don't come out right. So this journey is about patience for you. So I feel you're being asked to have patience right now with the way your journey is progressing. Wow. And yeah, look at this. All these cards flew out so that this one card could make itself known. Look at this. We've got paired up. Togetherness and union, a sign of what will be. So you're receiving a sign today that you are going to be with him. That you have the promise of togetherness and union there, but he's just healing some insecurities about you not being there or walking away first. He knows what he wants to say. The words aren't coming out right. So give it time to move forward, because when he connects with you, he thinks about always and forever. And obviously I know that there is no always and forever in this lifetime because everything ends, but twin flames are eternal, go beyond this lifetime. So he knows as well that you are the one in that way. But what this means is, for the remainder of your earthly life together, he intends to spend it with you in this lifetime. And he's healing any insecurities or fears to be with you first, or anything karmic or, anything that needs to go or be released. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me just have a look if I've got any more milestones here. We've got Donna says, hi Liz, I've been receiving strong signs from the film The Greatest Showman. What are the angels trying to say to me? All I know, the film came of 3 weeks after me and Mark separated on the 3D. So let's connect with the Twin Flame Animal Oracle. Straight out. Universal power. The universe is always communicating with you. So what really the angels or the universe is saying to you, Donna, is I'm giving you signs constantly about what's going on. The film came out 3 weeks after you and Mark separated. So you were being shown that, it's meant to be, you're going to come back together, all paths lead home, all of these things. So pay attention to the signs that show you. Now, isn't that interesting? It says show you in this about the Greatest Showman. There's signs that show you that your journey is protected and on track. Signs through numbers will be significant. So what this is showing you is, you may be seeing numbers, you may be hearing songs, there's other things coming to you because you're being shown that your journey is protected and on track. And that's absolutely what you're being shown through this show or through other things you were seeing. And that's why you're constantly connecting in that way. I hope that helps, okay? Silver and Shine member for 43 months. Thank you for your milestone and your love and support, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I please have a message regarding how things will progress with my DM for the first few months of 2024? So what do you need to know? My soul knows your soul. We are one. So really, for the first few months of 2024, your twin is recognizing more than ever before that you are one. My soul knows your soul. And also, card flying out is Mayor. So there's going to be lots of learning and growth taking place. Schooling, study and education help your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with the process. So what this means is you're both learning and you're both growing and you're both educating yourselves about this journey and what it is and everything you need to do to be together for the first part or the first few months of 2024. Because your masculine is realizing more than ever before that you are one and he's learning what he needs to learn to know and remember that. I hope that helps, okay? And I am also doing, next 3 months reading, and I'm also doing a members reading, a members special, an overview of 2024 as well. So if anyone does want a personal reading with me, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com and I'll give you all the information of my readings. Suresh, thank you for being a member for 37 months, honey. So powerful. Hi, Liz. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Can I please get messages from Brandon about how he is feeling about me currently and any messages from the angels for me, please? So let's start with an angel message for you. What do the angels want you to know right now? We've got Bridget coming through. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding any further. You've also got a clarifier here. So there could be something going on right now that needs a bit of time or space. When we get this, it's like the angels saying, whoa, slow down, stop. There needs to be a deeper look at what's going on. So your person may be having this time right now to look deeper within themselves before moving towards you. So this is really important that you give your twin space right now to be able to process what's going on. And the clarifier is mystique because things are going to move forward. So it feels like this could be a brief pause in the connection so that things can move forward in a very powerful way. The mystique energy here, this is a powerful unicorn, but I always connect with kind of like a Pegasus energy around this and, like a movement forward energy. There's a card in one of my decks. I'll bring it into the channel soon, actually, because I've missed using it. The Tarot of the Celtic Fairies. One of the cards in there is what I'm thinking of. Oh, what's the card? Not the card itself, but what's the animal called? It's like a fast black horse. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. So I feel that there's things on the tip of your twin's tongue that he wants to say to you, but he can't quite get there yet. So the message for you is keep charging ahead and don't, hide or run away from this love, not that you would, but it's like the angel saying don't give up, don't take no for an answer because there's going to be a miracle, there's going to be a miraculous solution to appear within the connection. But he feels like he's kind of gone within right now to assess something or work something out. And that could also be a card for you about something you may be going through. He may be saying caution right now. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. So what does Brandon want to say to you? What does Apuka? Thank you, angel, just popped in my mind. Isn't the brain amazing how he picks the information out? Apuka. That's the animal I was connecting with in the fairy deck, the puka. It's the same thing. It's like a Pegasus. It's powerful energy of forward movement, fast-paced energy. So what he's saying to you is, I didn't know what I was doing there. So I feel there could be an apology coming through here. He may want to apologise to you for something he's done in the past. He said, I didn't know what I was doing there. And he's making decisions right now to move this forward. I hope that helps, okay? Cynthia, member for 31 months. Thank you so much for using your milestone, honey, and for all your amazing love and support. And that goes to all my members watching. Thank you so much for all your amazing love and support. So Cynthia says, hi Liz, any message from the angels? The current energy between my DM and me. So what's going on with Cynthia and her twin? Straight out. Everything is a dress rehearsal before you. You're the main event. So you're being prepared for union right now. That's the current energy between you. Your twin is saying to you, whatever's going on right now with me, with you, with our situation, it's all preparing us for our union. It's getting us ready for the main event because everything before you is a dress rehearsal, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Let's move the chat up here. We've got chat with your angels. I don't think I've done your donation yet, honey, have you? Have I? Hi, Liz, any messages about what's next? Thank you. So we're going to do thank you for the donation. I don't think I've done your message. If I have, then this is an extra one, but I don't think I have. So what's next for chat with your angels? I love that name. Maybe that's what you need to do next, have a chat with your angels. The card coming out is Crystal. Wow. Now this is really powerful because this card comes up in a reading I've pre-recorded for the next few days. So it's a big message here, and I feel this is a message for everyone. That when you talk to your angels, you receive faith and hope because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So what's next for you, chat with your angels, is there's something coming to you, something new, something magical, something you can't yet see that's going to change your life. So the angels are asking you to have faith and hope because that's what's coming in for you. And that's something beautiful and magical and special the universe has in store for you for 2024. I hope that helps, okay? Wow, amazing. Robbie, thank you for being here, honey. Great to have you here. Thank you for being a member of the Ascension Angels for 11 months. It means so much. So Rob says, hi Liz, any message from A this week? There's been lots of cleansing last week and timeline jumps daily. So what does Avery want to say to you? I'm getting heavy choking, lots of blocks in communication being healed on a deeper level. Absolutely. Things are turning around. Look at this, upside down. Things turning around. He's saying you were the one and the only one. So he's saying you're my one and only. And yes, I mean the only one for me. I'm saying it twice so you believe it and you believe in me. So he's saying to you, believe in our love because I do. He's saying I am making the right decision. So you've got the fox coming in there. Fox is about solutions and decisions. So that's what he's sending you. That's why you're feeling timeline jumps and cleansing energy and all of these things, because he's making the right decision to move towards you. I hope that helps. Well, they give me a lot of tooth pain just coming up when I'm connecting with that. And fear as well. That's why you're experiencing all this, because you experience Ascension the same way I do when you're channeling. And you felt as well all this burpy energy and all this mucus in the throat and all of these things. So very powerful energy coming in around you both. And we've got Miss Chappell's classroom. Thank you so much, Sam, for coming in with a milestone there. Hi, Liz. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, honey. Any messages from Gabriel today? What does Gabriel want to say to you today? Jumped on the camera. Gabriel is saying to you, I shake when I see a picture of you with someone else. Now, he may have seen a picture of you with someone else on social media, but it's more likely he's had a vision of you with someone else in his mind because he knows he needs to make changes or move towards you in some way. And he's saying, I feel like a failure. Am I good enough for you? So when the masculines go into insecurity in this way, feeling like a failure, am I good enough for you? They can have visions of you with someone else, thinking, oh, maybe you want to be with someone who isn't a failure. Maybe there's someone better out there for you. So I feel there's a bit of anxiety about you moving on, which again seems to be a collective energy that I've been picking up on throughout this live today. You know, the masculines being afraid about the feminine moving on or leaving or anything else. And that's also a big sign that they know they've got to get their act together and step up and move forward in 2024. So he's saying the weight of us is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. So he may be going through insomnia right now. He may be going through some sleepless nights. He may be having some back pain because he's thinking about moving things forward. And he's saying, I do hear you through the wolf. So the wolf is the telepathic link, the confirmation that you are connecting in a higher way. So the message is connect in a higher way. You know, talk to him in the 5D, reassure him that everything's going to be okay, because it is. Because that's what he's dealing with. He's dealing with fear and insecurity. I hope that helps, okay? Moon Fairy, thank you for the donation, honey. There's no question in there, so I'm just going to pull you a card from heaven. So let's get a card for Moon Fairy, please, angels. What does Moon Fairy need to know? We've got Fiona coming up saying, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So whatever you've been calling on the angels for and asking the universe about, your prayer has been heard. And the angels are saying to you, now that your prayer has been heard, be open to receiving the answer. So in other words, step out of the way and allow the angels to bring this in for you, because it's absolutely on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Sending you so much love. What does my DM want to say to me? What are his next steps this month or next month? So what does your DM want to say? This is for Elaine. What does your masculine want to say to you? Your masculine is saying, I do with you. So I feel that he wants to be with you, okay? Because he's saying, I want to feel safe in your arms. Now, I feel this is about the commitment that's coming in the future. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to happen this month or next month where you're going to have that commitment where he's going to marry you and all these things, which I do feel is coming in the future. But he does want to connect with you. And his next steps this month or next month is to be with you in a physical way, because he's saying, I want to feel safe in your arms. I want you to know that I do with you, that I want to move forward with you. So I feel his long-term plan is to marry you. And it doesn't matter what's happened in the past. It doesn't matter if you've had that type of connection with other people. It doesn't matter. He's saying, with you, I do. I want to have that connection with you, and I want to feel safe in your arms. And it feels like his next steps over the next month or so is to come back into your life in some physical way and show that to you. I feel that you could have a hug, or there could be some kind of physical contact that shows you that truth. I hope that helps, okay? Moon Fairy, I've just pulled you a card, okay? He said, my sticker never lets me leave a question. Any messages from me from DM? Please, we're in complete separation. He may be with a karmic. Well, the card that just came out with you, for you, Moon Fairy, is that the angels are answering your prayers. Okay, because Fiona is saying to you, you've asked us for help with this situation. Now you have to be open to receiving guidance and assistance about it. You deserve heaven's help. So what this is saying to you is, the angels are already on this. They're already assisting you with bringing you back together. But you have to have faith in that. So what your twin is saying, yeah, look at this. You are everything to me and so much more. Okay? You're everything to me and so much more. You have to trust in that, because he's saying, I feel what you feel everywhere that you feel it. And again, this card, I do with you. So you are going to be together in the future. Again, in the commitment, I do with you is very much about marriage and sharing your lives together. He's saying, I feel what you feel. So I feel your twin is hurting too. But he's also feeling it in other ways, in other means, the Kundalini rising. Saying, you are my everything and so much more, regardless of what the situation is like or what's happened between us. So trust right now that the angels have heard your prayers and they are working behind the scenes to bring you back together. I hope that helps, okay? And Garly, Happy New Year. Sending you so much love, honey. Thank you for responding to my email as well. So great to see you. I'm so excited for May. So let me go back down the chat, guys, then. And I'm going to go right back down and see who commented at the beginning here. Because obviously, I've been moving the chat up and down. So we've got Laurel. I'm going to do... Oh, hang on. Let me do first. I've got Cosmic Goddess. Cosmic Goddess says, hello, Liz. I want to know what my DM has to say to me. And then I'm going to do Laurel. So Cosmic Goddess says... We've got, here we go. Your masculine is saying, my heart hurts when I'm without you. And it skips a beat when I'm with you. With you and without you since I met you, I now know I'm really alive. So what your twin wants you to know is when he's with you and when he's apart from you, he feels alive. You've changed his life. And his heart hurts, his head hurts. He may be going through Ascension right now. And his heart is skipping a beat. So he could be actually experiencing heart palpitations, or... the rhythm of his heart could be changing a little bit because he's preparing to open up in some way. So I definitely feel what he's saying to you is, it hurts without you, and it hurts me when I'm with you because it skips a beat. So it really feels like your twin is planning on confronting you and coming to you and saying to you, I want to be with you because I can't not be with you. Because everything about you shows me that I'm alive. Really powerful message there. I hope that helps, okay? Laurel says, Alive is great, Liz. Have been a great support and inspiration on my journey. Thank you so much, honey. So you said what Liz said, he doesn't want to run anymore. Connection buffered for a second. So thank you so much, honey, for helping others out in the chat. I'm going to pull you an angel message. Let me just move the chat back up there. So let's pull an angel message for Laurel. Here we go. Message coming through for you is Ray. Ray's saying yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind and your spiritual growth right now. So this definitely feels like you may be working on your spiritual practices or, spiritual exercises that assist your body and your mind to connect as one with peace and harmony. And also, you've got, this is Desiree, but I always connect with the word desire. What do you desire? What do you want? So Desiree is saying conditions aren't favourable right now. You just need to wait or look into other options and the angels will help to guide and comfort you. So it feels like something is waiting to manifest or something is being protected right now. It's like the conditions aren't right in this moment, but that doesn't mean they won't be soon. It's like something is manifesting. And you're also gaining new psychic and spiritual awareness and experiences that are changing the way that you view the world and yourself. And you're understanding so many things about your life and the world and the situation you're in and twin flames and, you as a spiritual being. And this is all happening because your spiritual gifts are opening through study, prayer, and meditation. So you're allowing everything to fall into place. You're saying, yes, feeling I should do yoga. So, yoga, meditation, prayer, study, working on you. All these things are manifesting in 2024. And obviously we know that Ariel is also the angel of abundance and money and things that you need. So I feel that your year is going to be a very abundant one. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Alicia. Thank you for the donation. Only sending you so much love. The doll face there says, hi, Liz, messages from Eric for Alicia, please. What does Eric want to say to you? Coming straight out. We've got Rainbow, your journey is protected. So remember, anytime you're not together, your journey is actually being protected. And he's saying, when I'm sick, it's you I want holding my hand and mopping my brow. So again, he may have been through some Ascension symptoms over the holidays. And he's saying, I want you with me. And, whenever I connect with this card, I always get the future energies as well in sickness and in health. So again, it's about being in that commitment together. Being with each other in sickness and in health, which is a marriage energy, but it's also about being there for each other all the time. So what he's saying to you is, he is being protected, but I do want you in my life, especially for the rest of my life. And I do feel he may have been going through something physically that's been affecting him, that's making him want to reach out to you. So we've got the stealth energy coming for you. You're prepared to do what it takes on this journey. So the message for you is that your strength and your skill and your determination makes you the most productive at achieving your goals because you go the extra mile. So whenever you put in something right now, it's going to work out. So I feel the message is while he's dealing with what he's dealing with and, while you're in a separation or whatever's going on, work on your goals right now. Go the extra mile with them because when you do, you're going to get success. There's going to be success there. So it's a very creative, productive time for you in January to make things happen in your life. And, this also means about doing what it takes, getting up every day, being motivated, carrying on your journey, not giving up on the love and all of these things. But I really do feel this card is more about your goals. And you're saying, I'm about to start a podcast. Wow. So definitely if you work on that, it's going to be successful. And you're receiving lots of signs and synchronicities, not just about your twin flame journey, but also about the podcast or other things you're doing because the universe is communicating with you. You may be seeing 222, you may be seeing spiders because you've got that universal power. So pay attention to any signs that are coming to you because they are showing you your journey is protected and on track, which is why you've got the rainbow, remember, and you're also seeing signs through numbers. So number sequences will be significant to you, even 222, but other things you may be seeing as they are communicating with you that everything's as it's meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? A big thank you as well to everyone who's jumped on today. If you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for being live with me. It's amazing to be live with everyone in 2024. It's going to be a very exciting year. And we've already got a collective message coming through today that the masculines are afraid of losing you. And that's because they feel a sense of urgency in January to reach out and get things done. So let's go down. We're going to do Serene there. Says, Liz, any message from IDMG? So what do we need to know for Serene? What do we need to know for Serene? We've got, when I am at work, I'm focused on providing for our future. So your person could be at work today and he's actually focused on the future, thinking about how he can earn money or, make things right for the two of you to be together in a stable physical way. And he's saying, like the sun, you are my true happiness and the only light that warms me in my currently dark world. So it feels like your twin is going through a little bit of darkness right now and you're that sunlight. So the message for you, Serene, is to shine bright like the sun, because your twin knows that you're their true happiness and you're the light and you warm him up in this dark world he's currently in. So he's saying to you, I don't want to stay where I am because it doesn't serve me. I don't feel very happy here. I want to be with you all of the time. And I'm focused on my work right now so I can provide for our future. So this doesn't matter whether this is actually him at work in his job or he's doing work on himself. It's both the same thing. He's focused on the future. And that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do a message for Lathia. Says, can I get a message from N? So what do we need to know for Lathia? What do you need to know? What do we need to know? We've got, this is the card coming up. The angels are saying there's no need to shout, okay? Because I feel you've wrote that in capital letters and it feels like a shouting energy coming out. I'm not saying you're shouting at me, but I feel there could be a shouting energy going on within the connection. And the angel's saying there's no need to shout, okay? So what your twin is saying, look at this again. When I'm sick, it's you I want holding my hand and mopping my brow. So there's definitely this energy coming through where the masculines are letting the feminines know they've been going through ascensions. They've been going through things physically. They're tired of the situation. They're sick of it. They want to move things forward. And that's what he's saying to you. And I really am getting this message coming through again where the masculines want to be in the feminine's life long term. They want to be with you in sickness and in health. They want that future with you. And your twin, Lathia, is saying this to you as much as everybody else. When I'm sick, it's you I want. I want to hold your hands. I want to be the one there for you as much as you're there for me. And I'm really connecting with her. It's like I feel your masculine is saying to you, I'm sorry if I haven't been there for you when you've needed me. And you're saying there, sorry, Liz, I feel there's an apology coming in between the two of you. What you're being reminded of is that you work as a team very well in the 5D. So work on that connection right now. Work with the universe. And you're saying, I don't know how to talk in the 5D. All you do is close your eyes and feel the love. Send him a message, the way you'd speak to the angels. You know how to pray. You know how to connect with heaven. You do it the same way. Okay? Work as a team with the universe and others along your path to achieve the results you seek. You're not alone. Okay, you're never alone. You may feel alone, but you're not alone. You are surrounded by 100,000 angels. But you must work with them. You must compromise and realize that everything's happening in a higher way. And ground yourself. So the angel's saying to you, ground yourself. Go in nature, breathe. Maybe sit under a tree or find somewhere that you can relax and ground yourself, breathe. Connect with meditation, calm your energy. When you're in a calm state of mind, you're able to connect very clearly with your angels, your guides, and your twin in that way. Okay, so use breath work to feel more stable in the physical world. You are building a solid foundation for your future. And that's what you're being shown right now. So breathe, work on grounding yourself, work on, feeling at ease, breathing. And, if you're not sure how to connect with your twin in the 5D, I have done power cleanses in the playlist you can connect with. You just need to find them, okay? And you can do them and it connects you from their heart to your heart. I hope that helps, okay? Laurel says, I've been feeling my DM stomach off and on this morning. Yeah, I definitely feel they've been going through Ascension. Today they give me headache as well and lower back pain. Let's do a message for Amy there. Says, any messages from my DM list? So what do we need to know for Amy? We've got, you are the priority in my life, look at it closer. I'm going through a transformation. So if you're being shown butterflies, there's a great symbol of that. Your masculine is transforming to move forward. And we've got the stag, my promise to you. So the angels are sending you a butterfly and a stag because that's the promise of union. But it's also the promise that your masculine is transforming to become the person that can put you first in their life, which he's already doing. You just have to look at it closer. But to make it actually physically, a reality, he's saying, I'm transforming to be able to do this for you. But you've got the promise of union in 2024. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do Rainbow Nova there. Says, hi Liz, is there a message from or about my DM? Your twin is saying to you, card sticking out first of all, music helps me to say what I feel. So your twin is communicating with you right now through music, okay? And he's communicating with you in music that he wants to feel safe in your arms. He dies inside when he's not with you. He may have been driving past your house. Now, again, this depends on where you live and all of the, factors about, what the connection is and what the dynamic of it is. But he may have sent you a song about driving past your house because it's like he's saying, I want to come back to you, I want to move towards you. They give me that song Driving Home for Christmas, other songs that may include a car or movement. It's like he's saying to you, I've been showing you in music that I'm intending to come to you. Yeah, look at this, I'm preparing to reach out. Eagle, the symbol of a new me. So when you see an eagle, that's a sign of a new him. He's saying, I'm coming to you, I'm on my way. There may even be a song by the Eagles that you hear. I'm returning to you. He's saying, by allowing me to contact you, you are teaching me to ask for what I want and be true to who I am. So you must allow him to move to you. When I'm at home, I'm imagining my home is with you. So all these messages are coming to you in music that you have a life together, and he wants to say how he feels. And because he can't right now for whatever reason, he's doing that in another way. I hope that helps, okay? Beatrix says, hello Liz, do you have a message from my DM? So what does Beatrix DM want to know? Again, there it is. Again, this is a repetitive card, so I'm going to use a different deck for you as well. But this is a big message here that the masculines want to be with you, till death do us part. They want to be with you through the bad and the good. He's saying, I find you irresistible. I find you irresistible. Your smell drives me wild. So your twin is definitely thinking of you in a very primal way, because when they smell you in this way, it drives them a bit wild. They may be smelling your scent in some way. This could be a perfume. It could be another smell. But I definitely feel what he's saying is, you drive me wild. I find you irresistible in every single way. When I'm ill, I want to be with you. I want you to be the one with me, holding my hand, making me feel better, that it's going to be okay. So again, big sign here that your twin may also have gone through some form of ascension over the holidays. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Ashley with a donation there. Says, message from my DM and a message for the twin flame journey and a message from the angels. So your twin is saying, our love is real, I dream about you. Okay, our love is real, I dream about you. This is what your twin wants you to know right now. Okay, and this is what your message is for your journey, that you're dreaming about each other. Even if you can't remember your dreams, it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Okay, because he's saying, I dream about you every night. So you're connecting right now in dreams. So what do the angels want you to know? They want you to be aware of your dreams and what you were dreaming about. Seraphina is saying, I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So something is happening here within your family that you're being made aware of. Now, this could be a happy change. You may already know what this is. Or in addition, it could be a new baby coming in. Or this could be a sign in your dreams that you are going to be with your twin in that way. You could have a baby together. You could get married. There's things happening. So the message coming through for you is there is change happening in your journey and in your family situation. And you're going to be shown what this is through a dream. And you're being shown through that dream that love is real. And your masculine is also communicating that to you in this reading today. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I've been going an hour and a half. I'm going to go off now. I'm hoping to be live again tomorrow, but, if not tomorrow, it will be later this week. Thank you so much to everyone who's got involved in this live today. If I haven't answered your question directly, there are plenty of messages that were repetitive through this live. You know, the masculine saying, I don't want to lose you. I want to be with you. This is a real message as well about the future and being together, commitment, having that marriage, that relationship in the future, and that the journey is protected. So trust in the love. So thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, guys. And I will be live soon too. Hey, Laura, I'm actually jumping off now. Great to see you though, honey. Thank you for being here. I didn't notice you were here, honey, until just because I've been so into what I was doing, I didn't notice who was around. So thank you so much for all for jumping in. Thank you for my moderators. Great to see Angali and everyone else as well here. Have a wonderful day. Happy New Year, and I'll see you soon.